Hello again, friends and comrades, and welcome back to the blind playthrough of Tyranny with me, RedeZede. We're basically just
Yes.
getting a whole bunch of new quests and stuff done in the Bastard's Wound, where it seems like this guy might be luring a bunch of beast people to their deaths, and Mel is running some sort of weird, like, gambling ring? Some illegal gambling? Wait, uh, that's kind of weird. Can we talk to him?
Can't do that.
Um, Seems to be bugged. I actually cannot talk to him. What if I... What if I save the game right now? I think I need to talk to him for this quest. Let's load this. Let's reload it. We'll see if I can get him talking. Oh, we'll get you talking all right. Hopefully we didn't just run into a bug. And hopefully if we did run into a bug, it's not going to be like a game-ending bug. That would be really tragic. Okay, good. Good. We got him going. I know about the gambling ring you're running. I see nothing escapes your notice, Fatebinder. I characterize my participation more as facilitating than running, but the distinction may be irrelevant in Kyros' eyes. Gambling is more of a public service. We have little enough to occupy our time here. Yeah, but Rostrum Lunk seems to be convinced you're cheating every one of their rings. Rostrum had a string of bad luck, so it could be his angst manifested as suspicion. I dealt with far better liars than you. Tell me what I need to know or I'll carve it out of you. Hold on, there's no need for that. I'll admit I've been somewhat evasive, but every word I've spoken is true. But let it not be said that I withheld information from a Fatebinder. You're right, someone is killing Beastman, and it's Tanves. You should know that his whole killing business wasn't my idea. I saw him returning from the Oddwalls late one night with Beastman blood, staining his smock and weapons. He was careful to avoid the handlers, but didn't catch me observing him. The next day, word arrived that one of the hunters had fallen to the bane. When I saw Tanves later, with a fresh hide for tanning, it became all too obvious. I confronted him and suggested that I use my advantage to profit from it. He'd even defy the gambling odds that I could keep a greater share of rings. I agreed more out of fright than anything else. Tanves is a skilled hunter after all. If he could take down Beastmen, he could easily silence me. I do not know of his most recent plans. That's where Tanves lures his victims, and where he's doubtlessly killed another beastman recently. If you go and inspect the bodies, I'm sure you can find proof of his involvement. You should hurry, before the other beastmen find it. Remove all evidence in their cleansing ritual. What do you mean by cleansing ritual? Are you not aware? Beastmen have a curious burial rite for their fallen. They eat the dead. Oh. Many tribes see this as a way of keeping their packmates close, quite literally, it seems. Beastmen also tend to believe that some measure of another's strength can be captured upon consumption. At any rate, one of the Woundkin hunters discover they're dead, they'll perform the ritual, so you'd best hurry. Okay, so I got your keystone. I'm gonna go find some
I got it.
unfortunately dead beastmen. So, yeah, Tanvis is coming up. Wait, who was I? I just learned that he's killing them. Oh, it was the other person, Insipid Moniker. That was the name. The person with the funny name who was killing them. Wait, are you both killing them? I'm a little bit confused. Okay, we need this to be on fast mode. Okay, let's go. Let's go and use Mel's keystone on here, and okay. I might end up having to kill that Earthshaker dude. Okay, different teleporter. So this takes us, like, different keystones take us to different areas? Is that what I am to be expecting? Is that what's going to be going on?
What have we here?
Yes, indeed. What do we have here? Oh, some iron to bronze. I like it. Open this up. So are there going to be any new torch keys? Because I like those. I like the whole torch key system. A Pishi! Hello! That's pretty awesome. You know what? I also did not equip my new Scales of Mercy. And these are artifacts, so let's equip those. Maybe I'll give the Stone of Cairn to you. You don't get attacked often enough to make that worth giving to you, so... And we have a Pishi, so... I don't want to get rid of any of these artifacts, but I do want to possibly do something for you. This is an automatic upgrade over that. Boom. And plus Graze Deflection is pretty awesome. Actually, that would probably be even better on you. But I don't know, these artifacts are just way too good. Way too good to pass up, so... Oh, that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay. And I wouldn't mind you keeping that. What have you got? That's pretty nice. Plus 10 lore, plus 10% will defense. That's pretty awesome as well. And I have a lot of good stuff there. Not sure what to give to who. But, alright. So, Dead Woundkin. Injuries. Large blunt object. And a piece of forge-bound armor. Oh, Tonbase, you are caught, my friend. You're not my friend, but you get the idea. Okay, how do I get to other parts of the Oddwalls? Oh, Tonbase, you're going down. You are going down. So we can get rid of Jaspos, perhaps. Get rid of Wigglestaff. And Mel wants us to get some beast person in charge. Ooh. Yeah, look at all these. Spire rest bonus, plus 5 to pretty much everything. It's awesome. Okay. You're bleeding right where your vambrace has been damaged. Am? Strange, I must have been distracted earlier. Probably snagged it on a spike hammer while working. Another thing that'll need to be fixed. Recognize this? Confess. Fuck. I had to do it for Jaspos. That's as plain as I can say it. I respect our wound kin. They're good warriors and neighbors. It pained me to do them harm. And why would he make you kill him? Kill Beastman? He needs Beastman bone for his sieves. Without it, we'd all catch withering rot from the water. When Reef Talon was still here, Woundkin would donate teeth and talon. She'd use her magic to make sure they regrew. Between that, and Beastman sometimes dying on the hunt, we'd have enough bone to keep the sieves flowing all day. But with Reef Talon gone, our hunters can't donate anymore. Jaspos told me that I had to find a way to gather Beastman bones or we'd all die. I didn't have a choice. So you figured you'd murder a bunch of beast people. What would you have done? Jaspos made it clear what we needed. If we didn't clean that water, we'd all die or be forced to the surface. Truth is, the wound is still going because of what I did. I don't think this bastard's wound needs to be still going. I'll be honest, I don't really think it's worth continuing. This little community. Why'd you bring Mel into this? Why? This is that fucking bookworm thought to make a profit for this. Mel caught me returning with hide and bone at an odd hour, sussed it out before I could think of an excuse, and forced me to give him advance word of any killings for his little gambling operation. Bastard made me go after larger and healthier beastmen, and for what? Just so he could buck the odds and pocket more rings. Look, I didn't have a choice. If I didn't kill the ones he wanted, he'd expose me. Do you truly believe this is the best way to keep Bastard's Wound going? I wouldn't have done it if I thought otherwise. Facts are facts. Neither Wigglestaff or Jaspos could keep up with demand. Imagine how much worse it would be if Jaspos couldn't provide any clean water at all. If you stop me from doing what needs to be done, the wound will die. And that's probably for the best, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go back and talk to Mel. Oh, shit. Okay, so he just ran off. Okay, Mel. We have a little talking to do. We got some JRR talking to do. That's what we got to do. JRR talking. Fatebinder, you've returned. I spoke with Tomvase. He made it clear you forced him to target the strongest beastman for profit. Oh, really? I know an explanation is in order. Tomvase never knew my true motivations, which was decidedly not in service of rings. When I confronted him about the killings, I saw an opportunity to turn the crimes into something that would help us all. The wound's well-being is also my well-being. I've seen that others have been happy to ignore. Not all of the beastmen care for our current arrangement. When Reef Talon was with us, she stamped down dissent within the beastmen. This place may look like a miraculous experiment between our races, but its success rests upon a shaky foundation. Ever since she left, I've seen more of the dominant beastmen voice concerns, even suggest that they leave us humans to fend for ourselves. That, of course, would be unmitigated disaster. I told Tomvase that I'd keep his secret, so long as I dictated which beastmen he could kill. Not surprisingly, the noisiest woundkin were often the toughest, but that was purely coincidence. These killings have kept this settlement going. I took no pleasure in it, and I gained a few rings. The process was entirely incidental. Regardless of your intent, all this scheming stops now. Tomvase's murders are wrong and must be put to an end. Yes, of course, you're correct. Murder is a crime, and what stability is not built upon an unsavory foundation. But you are the Fatebinder. If Tomvase must stop his work, then we'll just have to find another way to keep the present arrangement agreeable to our beastmen and brothers and sisters. If there's nothing else, I'm afraid I have some manifests that require my attention. Yeah, I don't really care to gamble. I mean, you know, gambling's not great for a community. It basically just breeds inequality and resentment. But I think the murder is the more serious offense there. So stop murdering people. That's the answer there. Stop murdering. Be kind to one another. Be excellent to one another. There, and Don, hey, do you have anything to say about any of this crap going on? No? Okay. So, like, none of you ever have anything to say. That's pretty clear. I won't kill him. Sorry. Maybe I will. I don't know. First of all, I'm going to go down here. There's probably another quest down here. There's just so many named people down here that I would be astonished if there were no quest. Like, there's got to be something. Hello, Tico Brahe. Oh yes, and you definitely have a quest for me. What's the matter? You being a Fatebinder, I thought you might be able to get to the heart of a little trouble we're having up here. The crops aren't doing too swift, veggies or mushrooms, and at the rate they're withering, well, if the farm dies, the wound starves. I'm listening. Strange enough, this ain't the first time something like this has occurred. A while back, one of the greener farmhands got it in his hollow head that any water is good water, and was paying no mind to which he watered with what. An honest mistake, but caused us no end of grief. Luckily, it hadn't been happening long, and the plants bounced back after a few weeks. Once I got things rectified. Ain't the same this time. I kept both eyes on the water being used, and I haven't seen a solitary mistake made. Each crop gets the right amount of the right kind of water at the right time. Ain't just that. The plants are going bad faster than last time, too. If I had to guess, somebody's sneaking the plants the wrong water when I'm not around. Are you certain? Where should I begin? Okay, I'm gonna I'm going to get to the bottom of this little mystery of who's murdering the plants. This is a vegan mystery story. You seen anything around the farm? No, it's definitely not you. I'm thinking it's probably... Where's that big guy who's usually around here? Kyros, yeah. You're probably behind some of this, aren't you? Tico mentioned you had problems with the crop. What now? You've unfettered access to the water and the crop, ample opportunity to perform the crime, and have harmed the crop in the past. I'm feeling pretty convinced you're guilty. When you put it that way, I suppose I do look like a likely suspect, but it's bollocks. I should have thought of that first. Look, Fatebinder, this thing between the tiecaster and the forgebound, it's wearing the wound apart. More than just a crack down the middle of it, I mean. It's getting to where neighbors cross the... Well, not the road exactly, but what passes for road down here, just to avoid talking to you. In no part owing to your personality, grooming, or questionable choice of attire, of course. Master Jaspos is the man who knows how to be in charge. He designed the water filters, crafted us an armory, and raised bridges throughout the Oddwalls. He's got his smithy and the whole host of forgebound with him. When this whole thing goes tits up, anyone not backing Jaspos will be a flipping nutter. So I figure the best way to keep things from getting too bloody is to sway people to Jaspos' side quickly and early. I asked him what I can do for him, and he has me wet the mushrooms with this stuff instead of Wagstaff's magic water. The way he sees it, if everyone thinks Wagstaff cocked up the one thing he's good for, then bam, Jaspos wins by default. That is fucking demented. So it's like a false flag attack. That's ridiculous. Tico said different waters are different shades, and should have given you away. And I see that's where Master Jaspos' brilliance shines. He gave me something to mix into the water to make it look different. I don't see how knowing that'll do you much good, though, seeing as there's none left. And without that, there's no proving anything. You really think that's a good idea, sabotaging your own food source? I hadn't given it much thought. No, Master Jaspos wouldn't do any lasting harm to the wound. He knows what's best. So I trust his plan, even if I lack its every particular. Okay, you must understand this stops now. Stopped already, actually. Used the last of what Master Jaspos gave me this morning. Can hardly hurt the mushrooms without that, can I? Sure thing, and I promise this won't happen again. No need to pursue it further. Over and done with. Nothing to see here. Except now a new loot container has opened up. And it is discolored ash. Oh, slightly discolored by magic. Perhaps for changing the color of water. There's one other person I saw, but I don't think I spoke to you. Do you have a quest for me? Man, back again, I see. Must be my lucky day. Tico mentioned you've had problems with the crop. Smart odds it's that asshat Kyros' fault. Yes, I already did catch him. That pile of pork chops can't tell his head from a hole in the ground. If anyone's fucking up the water, it's probably him. But Kyros doesn't water the plants. He's on mushroom patrol. And I don't remember saying anything about the water. Fuck me, you're smarter than you look. Yes, I've watched a little bit of Police Squad. In my day, I know how to solve crimes. We can't all look as brilliant as we are. That's a good comeback. That's a good retort. I got to remember that. Look, the survival of the wound is my top priority. The wound and my son. Since I can't be out there blade in hand, I want to be good and fucking certain the wound's being led by someone who can keep everyone safe. And that's Wagstaff. He's got the experience, and he's got the sorcery. I told him as much, and he asked for my help bringing everyone else around. I thought if the crop started to fail, people would blame it on that northern shit-stained Jaspos and turn to Wagstaff to fix things. And how did you keep Tico from discovering the water was a different color? Wagstaff's no idiot. Well, I don't know, he seems to be. I'm not gonna lie, he seems like a pretty friggin' stupid jackass, to be honest. He gave me something that makes the ensorcelled water look like that filthy forgebound water. Doubt knowing that'll help you, though. No one will believe Wagstaff sabotaged the crop without proof, Fatebinder or no. It doesn't just hurt you in the wound, but your kid too, right? Like, Why are you so stupid? Because it's the only way. People have to realize Wagstaff is the better leader. If we rely on Jaspos, every fucking person here will die. This is American politics, right here. This is like a microcosm of U.S. politics. People just shoot themselves in the face to spite their feet or whatever. I don't know. This is the very meaning of that phrase. Cut the nose to spite the face. That's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous what's going on here. It's like Ontario politics too, by the way. Just the whole Rob Ford, Doug Ford kind of thing. People suck. And my son is just fine, thanks. Do you really fucking think I'd do this if I thought I'd hurt him? People go to Wagstaff for help any day now, and everything at the farm will go right back to normal. Well, you can't keep doing this. I'll find something to incriminate you. Knock yourself out. Probably new loot containers opened up. Yep, there we go. Right there. And what did you use? Dehydrated moss. Very clever. Very, very clever. Welcome back, Fatebinder. I've got information for you on this water problem. Jaspos and Wagstaff are both responsible for the failing crops. Because they are so fucking stupid, they're sabotaging their own crops to make the other person look bad. Surely, you kid, there's no way they'd both be wrapped up in this. Kyros was using this discolored ash obtained from Jaspos to change the color of the water for the mushrooms. Kyros. After all his mistakes, you'd think I'd kept a closer eye on that musclehead. Jaspos, though, dealing with him will take a tenderer touch. I can't just punish him like I can most anyone else. For now, he'll have to wait. Kyros, though, I'll deal with that boy with a swiftness. And Lunette was using dehydrated moss obtained from Wagstaff to change the color of the water for the tears crops. Lunette, you'd think her little boy'd have more meaning to her than whatever Wagstaff offered to do his dirty work. No matter, she won't see this farm again. The Tidecast will be a tougher nut to crack. I think I'll have to think long and hard about what to do with him. It'll be a task convincing the others that Jaspos and Wagstaff aren't the leaders we've reckoned them to be. For now, it's enough that the farm's no longer a pawn in whatever they're playing at. In clearing this up, you've helped the farm and saved a lot of folk from starvation. I've received a sterile salé. Salé, that's a type of helmet, I think. Thanks, Fatebinder. You've helped the wound more than I suspect you know. I'd like to give you this as thanks. A trophy for my rough and tumble years. Cleanest helm on the battlefield. Yeah, definitely a helm. Is it any good, though? Because I know... First of all, it's heavy armor, so I'm already not interested. Get rid of that. Don't ever show me heavy armor again. Shame on you. And, you know what? I've also got this for a little more quickness. Let's drink that up. Fing Fang Foom. There we go. No other stat potions? Nope. Okay. It's all good, all good, all good. Let's see if you have any update for me. Nope. Okay, I assume Kyros will not also. So that's one quest. Neat and tidy. Man, like poisoning your own food supplies just to get political points? Fucking Christ. This game came out in 2016, right? And I guess Bastard's Wound probably came out in like 2017. They were pretty sharp observers of the way society was going. Nice little bit of social commentary there. I'm just gonna salt the earth so that the other side doesn't win any points. Wait, but right now I need to... Okay. So maybe Tonves ran into the same section of Oddwalls? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out where... We're gonna find out where Tonves went. And if I have to put him down, I will. Totally. Totally not against that. I have half a mind to just kick everyone out of this friggin' city, this little town. Just be done with it. Like, you know what? This is an illegal settlement. You haven't been paying taxes. I don't know how many taxes you owe to Tunon, but, yeah. Not good. Not good what I'm seeing here so far. Everyone here is a jerk. Except for Telesofia. She's disfavored, so she sucks. But, at the same time, it's like... I can't use Mel's Keystone again? That's weird. Can I use that one? No. Can't use that one. That's just a door. Damn it. Okay, so I guess I have to talk to Telesofia. Maybe I have to kill that Earthshaker. Ah, that's unfortunate. There's an important matter I need to discuss with you, but only outside, away from prying eyes. Well, if you saw the Chorus gang squatting in the ruins outside, I guess it's safe to step outside and enjoy the fresh air again. If you'll insist you in your Fatebinder duties, let's talk further. I'll meet you topside. Topside? Wow, I didn't mean we had to go that far, but okay. Yeah, okay, let's go there. Let's go outside. Alright. Whatever you say. I'm gonna meet you outside the Shattered Bastion. We're gonna talk about what to do with all these murders. Shattered Bastion. Yeah, there we go. Let's go there. I have to start from that angle? That's weird.
Can't do that.
You have a ramp over here. Yes. Yosh. Oh. What's going on over here? I feel like I've probably already gone up there at some point. Oh, but hey, Argane's actually up here. That's kind of funny. Are you gonna fight me, little man? Been a while since I could step foot outside. Thanks for clearing out the Chorus goons occupying the ruins. Now, what do you need to discuss, Fatebinder? It's amazing to see Kane's handiwork in the landscape, isn't it? Blessed are the Lake Archon's footprints. Do you wonder if Kane knew of the old walls under the mountain when he attacked this place? No, I doubt it. Cairn is many great things, but we do not revere him for his foresight. Though there was that one time Cairn accidentally unearthed an iron vein, and we told the Forgebound it was entirely planned. So, what did you wish to discuss? Stab him in the chest, just to make it real quick. Splosh, splosh. And he's done. Down he goes. Sorry, buddy. I didn't really want to kill you, but I assume Kyros, or at least the law of Kyros, dictates that you die. Now I have to go back and tell Telesofia, it's like, hey, he's dead. Tell me what you know. All these little sparkly mushrooms.
You hear this too, right? It feels like he left it for me. A message.
What? He who?
Cairn, obviously. You think this magic rock just made itself?
A message?
There's some meaning in the music, I think. I don't understand it. But maybe there's more deeper in. Let's go.
Timmy fell in a well? Did that start a new quest? No. Okay, well, if there's more deeper in, we'll find it. We will find it. I want to get those new places on the map. Come on. I need more keystones. I need more teleporters. Come on. Give me more teleporters. We're going to grow the Bastard's Wound. We're going to make it the biggest illegal settlement ever. I mean, I guess at some point the whole Tiers was an illegal settlement. Kyros' eyes. Funny how that law works, isn't it? I can't find Tondes. Do you know where he is? Okay, let's go talk to... Where is she? She's up here. Sophia. Sophia. Argane is dead. At long last. Thank you, Fatebinder. The shame of this task left undone is eaten at me more than the starvation or these ropes tied about my wrists. Ah, my mind is yours now. Ask me what you will. I heard you set the odds for Mel's hunting party wagers. How'd you do that? I was part of the advance in Azure before the edict ripped the landscape into ruin. Had to deal with lots of uncooperative beastmen, so I know a thing or two about sizing up the mongrels. Can't do much else from here but watch, so I note details like injuries or beasts who don't play nice. They hide their wounds and act tough, but I can always tell. It's not an easy thing to see through, unless you're me. Mel comes by every now and then for some idle talk. Feeds me some leftovers, I feed him what I know in exchange, and he uses that to calculate his odds. Strange arrangement we have, but I like to eat just about as much as everyone else. Trying to figure out how Insipid Moniker passes through a magic barrier in the Oddwalls. Any ideas? Oh, it's just amazing what people will say around a prisoner. I overheard her and Wagstaff whispering about it not too long ago. Insipid was bragging about some kind of control token which manipulates the barrier. She keeps it tucked away in a hole in the wall behind a chorus banner. That should give you a start.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh. Okay, well then. Now we're gonna go over there and teleport. We're gonna find that friggin' token and get past the firewall. Yeah, we're definitely going to find some way to piss off Wigglestaff. And this is the wrong place. Oh, but hey, here's Tondes. Hello. There you are. I assume Mel didn't convince all of the wound to hang me. How exactly do you lure beastmen to this location? The wound can trust me. I hunt and bleed with them, so asking one to follow me is a simple matter. Any excuse will do. I just had to approach beastmen that were separated from their hunting parties and stay out of sight from the rest. You meant well, but that is no excuse for murder. For these crimes, I must sentence you to death. Do it, Fatebinder. If these are my last breaths, I'd like to spend them believing there's some justice in Tyranny. Wow, that was remarkably straightforward. Got to admire someone who accepts their justice without complaint. that was actually with some dignity and respect. That was pretty good. Kind of makes me feel bad for killing him, actually. He probably could have been. Rehabilitated. You know what? I was just wondering why I teleported there instead of the other place, but now I'm wondering if it has to do with the time of day. Can I see time of day anywhere? Where does it say time of day? It doesn't actually tell me what time of day it is, but I can see that it's daylight, so let's camp. Let's rest a while. Okay, it's like peak daytime. Tondes is no longer with the wound. Did you kill him? Yes. I see. A terrible end, but a necessary one. Tondes struck me as a conflicted man. I'll be charitable when noting his passing in the log. With this sad situation behind us, the Woundkin can return only to only worrying about the Bane, and I can return to my duties. Things should return to normal with Tanves out of the way. Yes, we can only hope, but normal as things can be in such a place anyway. Thank you, Fatebinder, for not judging my role in this affair too harshly. I mean, I'll be honest, you probably deserved a lot harsher, but... I looked into the matter with Mel. Turns out Tanves was killing Woundkin on patrol. I put an end to it. Truly? Killing our own is, well, something I'd expect from the voices of Narat, not from us. Had I had my sword arm, I would see to Tanves myself. If you took care of it, all the better. My thanks, Fatebinder. Fatebinder? Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's just, I mean, let's just, like... I have a theory. I'm going to put it to a test. Let's rest one more time. And see if that keystone turns red. It did not. But... now I'm confused. Oh no, now I'm confused. Now I have no idea how to control where I teleport to. Yeah, see, I don't want to be in this one. How do I get back to where Insipid Moniker was? I have to think about this. I thought at night. I was kind of thinking like during the day it would be to one place and during the night it would be at the other, but I need this keystone to turn red or something.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, hey, here's the Insipid Moniker's talisman. Turn to the barrier. Okay, so now can I go back there? Does it like depend on my quest statuses? Because if it does, then that's kind of annoying. I would prefer to just have control directly, but you know, let's see if that actually takes us to the firewall this time. No, it did not.
On it.
God damn it. Oh my god, how do I get back to that firewall? I have to say, it's kind of annoying. I guess I'll figure it out next time. Next time, oh, we're going to get that firewall. I'm going to figure out how to teleport to where I need to teleport. And then we're going to find Insipid Moniker, who has a pretty funny name. I respect that. But we'll find her. Get past that firewall. And, oh, there will be Fatebinder's justice coming. Coming to the wound. We're going to heal this bastard's wound. Probably by kicking everyone out of it. Probably. I'm not sure yet. We'll decide next time, or the time after that. Thank you for following along. Let's see what we get next time. Be seeing ya.